So there it is, that's what we're waiting for, and it's perfect. So this could potentially be, I would be looking for, if this was the right time to trade, I'd be looking for potentially a sell there at 72. So I'd want to see price come back down to 72. You'd have two options here. One would be to sell the trade, to sell the market at 77, if this was the right time for us to be trading, or you could work your sell there at 72. So let's just see how this plays out, because this is really this is one of the setups that we look for. So that would be short now at 72. So we'd be sellers at 72 here, and what we're looking for is we're looking for this to run down. We've got volume divergence and volume spike, so we've hit our resistance level. Our stop would be, if our trade was at 72, our stop would be there at 79. Let's just check the high. High is 80, sorry, so it'd be 81. So there's our high at 81. So our stop would be 82. In at 72. So that's 10 points. Alright, so we'd just be watching this run down. And stop at 82, and we'll see if this actually runs and pushes lower or not. So it's a good, technically it's a good setup, because it's struggled to get through that level. And there we go. So we're risking 10 points, and we would be 72. We would have got a, if it hits 50, we've got a 2 to 1 on our reward to risk. So at 50, it's 2 to 1. So just about there. There's 2 to 1. That's pretty good. But on the cycle trader, it's a sell. So it doesn't matter for us really. If we're just trading the cycle trader, we're basically just taking that setup. So we disregard really, you know, whether we're long, we're getting a buy or sell. But yeah, good point, Glenn. Good point. But this is the advantage to having volume on here as well as the support resistance, because all you're really doing is you're just going for 5 or 10 point stops and trying to get 2, 3, 4 to 1. So down here your stop now would be at break even. It's already hit your 2 to 1 reward to risk, so that would be enough because you've got support come in here. So to me, as soon as support sets up, then I'm looking to lock a trade in as soon as I see this area here, because this could just oscillate now and we don't want to give back a profit. So as soon as we see that 50 would be our target at 2 to 1, and 50 is actually where support is, so that's a good kind of a good value point as far as the market. So let's see if we don't have a buy here, do we? Is that a buy for us? This setup here on the cycle. Now the cycle trader, this would be a buy setup, because what we're doing is we've just been adding the volume indicator as a way, because remember, part of the process for the mastery group is to improve the strategy. So we've got a strategy that works. How do we improve it? Well, the way to improve it is to use support resistance to the cycle trader and to add two things that will clearly improve the results and give us some really great trade setups. So double tops and double bottoms, and double tops and double bottoms. The other thing is volume. Would everybody agree with that? Volume and double tops, double bottoms. They will just sit nicely with the cycle trader. So if we add those two filters to our cycle trader, we've got another very powerful strategy. So the trend trader can do what it does. It just takes the trades irrespective of what's setting up. We don't need to have the volume on the trend. I mean, you can put it on there. Really, I think it's a case of overcooking it, because sometimes you'll get a volume. Sometimes you'll get that volume spike or volume divergence, in the market will keep moving. But a lot of the time, with support resistance, you want to have the double top or the higher low, lower high set up. They seem to be definitely better type setups, like we've got here. There, that's another good setup. That's what you want. So the trend trades, I would say, definitely trend and volume, trend and cycle. And you might have had a loser, or you would have had a loser on the trend. So they just cancel each other out. But there'll be times when the cycle won't work, and the trend will take off, and then you'll get the advantage by having a 10-point stop, and the cycle, the trend trade will just break out and run nicely. So definite advantages to both, but the filter on the cycle will definitely work well. So we've got about 10 minutes left.